When the first episode of Game of Thrones aired on April 17, 2011, no one could have predicted how significantly it would transform television and leave an indelible mark on popular culture. Based on George R.R. Martin's A Song of Ice and Fire series, the show captivated audiences worldwide, setting new standards for storytelling, production quality, and audience engagement. Over the course of its 8-season run, it became more than just a television series. It became a cultural phenomenon. A decade later, its influence is still felt as networks, streaming platforms, and creators strive to replicate its monumental success. Television's evolution, from cinema's shadow to an equal medium. In 2011, television was seen as cinema's lesser counterpart, dominated by formulaic free-to-air programming that lacked the ambition of Hollywood films. Game of Thrones shattered this perception, elevating TV to cinema's level in storytelling and production quality. By its 2019 conclusion, the series had proven TV could deliver blockbuster-scale narratives with cinematic depth. Professor Anthony Lambert of Macquarie University attributes its success to perfect timing. The show emerged as television was evolving, he noted, citing advancements in technology, the rise of streaming platforms, and changing viewer habits. These factors allowed Game of Thrones to redefine television as a medium capable of rivaling film in complexity, scale, and emotional resonance. A new standard for storytelling, the demise of lengthy seasons. One of the most groundbreaking aspects of Game of Thrones was its approach to storytelling. At the turn of the century, successful television shows often relied on lengthy seasons comprising 20 to 25 episodes. While this format allowed for extensive character development, it often led to diluted storylines and a decline in quality over time. In contrast, Game of Thrones introduced a shorter season format, with each episode crafted to deliver maximum narrative impact. This structure kept viewers engaged and ensured that every moment contributed to the overarching story. Professor Lambert noted how this shift marked the end of the traditional long-form television season. In the early 2000s, shows like Ally McBeal would churn out episodes until the narratives ran out of steam, he said. Game of Thrones proved that shorter seasons with tightly woven plots could create a more compelling viewing experience. This format not only enhanced storytelling but also paved the way for the prestige TV era, characterized by high-quality productions with limited episodes. A global phenomenon, fantasy's universal appeal. Despite its fantastical premise, featuring dragons, magic, and medieval warfare, Game of Thrones managed to resonate with audiences across the globe. At its core, the show explored universal themes such as power, morality, loyalty, and betrayal. These themes transcended cultural and demographic boundaries, making the series relatable to a wide range of viewers. Dr. Lambert recalled his initial skepticism about the show's potential appeal. On paper, a series about dragons and magic seemed niche, he admitted, but these themes tapped into something universal, allowing it to connect with viewers from all walks of life. The show's diverse cast also contributed to its global success. From Gwendoline Christie's portrayal of the towering and fearless Brienne of Tarth to Peter Dinklage's Emmy-winning performance as the sharp-witted Tyrion Lannister, Game of Thrones celebrated characters who defy conventional archetypes. By showcasing a wide array of perspectives and experiences, the series appealed to an even broader audience. The end of static and predictable television. In addition to its thematic depth, Game of Thrones was revolutionary in its narrative complexity. The series introduced a sprawling world filled with intricate political intrigue, personal rivalries, and ever-shifting alliances. This multifaceted storytelling marked a departure from the static, predictable narratives that had long dominated television. Marty Murphy, a senior lecturer at the Australian Film, TV, and Radio School, highlighted the show's unprecedented level of narrative complexity. Most television shows focus on one or two central storylines, Murphy explained. Game of Thrones juggled 20 to 25 interconnected threads per season, creating a rich tapestry of plots that captivated audiences. This intricate narrative structure allowed the series to explore a wide range of themes and character arcs, making it one of the most ambitious storytelling endeavors in television history. The binge-watching revolution, transforming viewing habits. The rise of streaming platforms like HBO Max coincided with the success of Game of Thrones, further amplifying its cultural impact. Unlike traditional television, which required viewers to tune in weekly, streaming platforms allowed audiences to binge-watch entire seasons in a single sitting. This shift in viewing habits transformed how audiences consumed media, and Game of Thrones was uniquely suited to this new format. With its intricate storylines and cliffhanger endings, the show encouraged marathon viewing sessions, fostering deeper emotional investment. Murphy pointed out the advantages of long-form television over film in terms of character development and immersion. Movies condense narratives into 2 hours, offering quick thrills, he said. Television, especially shows like Game of Thrones, allows audiences to spend years with characters, witnessing their growth and evolution. This extended engagement enabled the development of complex character arcs, such as Tyrion Lannister's transformation from a misunderstood outsider to a key player in the battle for the Iron Throne, setting new benchmarks for production quality. From its breathtaking landscapes to its groundbreaking special effects, Game of Thrones set a new standard for television production. The show's budgets were unprecedented, rising from $6 million per episode in Season 2 to $15 million per episode in the final season. This level of investment allowed the series to rival, and in some cases surpass on the visual spectacle of major Hollywood blockbusters. The production quality wasn't just about creating stunning visuals. It also played a crucial role in building the show's immersive world. The Night King and his army of White Walkers, for instance, were brought to life with chilling realism, cementing their status as some of the most iconic villains in television history. This attention to detail extended to every aspect of the series, from costumes and set design to fight choreography and visual effects. Beyond the screen, engaging audiences through multiple mediums. One of the most unique aspects of Game of Thrones was its ability to engage audiences beyond the episodes themselves. The show sparked countless fan theories, podcasts, Reddit discussions, and even academic analyses. Dr. Lambert recalled the enthusiasm of his students during the show's early seasons. They couldn't stop talking about it, he said. The show created a cultural ecosystem that extended far beyond traditional media. This multi-platform engagement helped build a sense of community among fans, who eagerly dissected every plot twist, character arc, and piece of lore. It also ensured that the series remained a constant topic of conversation, even between seasons. Shocking moments that defined the series. Game of Thrones was known for its willingness to subvert expectations and deliver shocking moments that left audiences reeling. Iconic scenes such as the Red Wedding and the death of Jon Snow exemplified the series' ability to surprise viewers and keep them on the edge of their seats. These twists were not just narrative devices. They were strategic hooks designed to deepen emotional investment and drive audience engagement. Murphy cited Jon Snow's fate as a prime example of the show's mastery of suspense. The long wait between seasons to find out if he was alive drove anticipation to fever pitch, he said. Its classics show this keep them wanting more. A legacy that continues to inspire. A decade after its debut, Game of Thrones remains one of the most influential series in television history. Its impact is evident in the wave of high-budget, high-concept series that followed, from The Witcher to House of the Dragon. Yet, as Murphy observed, no show has quite captured the same magic. Everyone is trying to fill the vacuum it left behind, he said. Game of Thrones wasn't just a show, it was an event. The series also paved the way for more inclusive storytelling, blending fantasy with political intrigue, moral ambiguity, and universal themes. By breaking traditional storytelling rules, it appealed to a broad spectrum of viewers and redefined what television could achieve. The enduring impact of Game of Thrones. Ultimately, Game of Thrones changed the way audiences and creators think about television. It demonstrated that the medium could deliver narratives as rich and compelling as those of film, while also offering the extended character development and world-building unique to television. A decade later, its influence continues to shape the entertainment industry, inspiring new generations of creators to push the boundaries of what television can achieve. Thanks for watching, folks! If you've ever cried harder at the Red Wedding than at your cousin's actual wedding, you're not alone. Game of Thrones does that to people. Now hit that subscribe button like you're swinging Arya's needle. Give us a like before winter comes, and share this video with a friend who still says, Dracaries to light birthday candles. See you next time.